Good morning. If you haven't entered for your chance to win the GTST, links in the description, tommyfyeah.com. Every $5 spent is an entry. And soon, don't sleep. But we got a little different one today. You remember, I don't know, have we showed this like this?
Like this, yeah, the wheels.
Okay, so we've got Jimmy's old S14. I put some T's on it, just placed the side skirts, put the nav and bumper, put the silver spats, but you'll notice it's got no engine lance. So what we have to do is strip this bay just to get it painted. It's only like a 20-minute job with what's left here. So we'll get all this stuff out, push it over to the other side, drop the subframe, and then let Peter go to town. Painting the bay, painting the under the hood. The reason they spray painted or painted half of this, because they replaced the radiator support. So they're different colors. You can actually see the line like somewhere here. I think you can see it. Anyway, we're just gonna make it one color, make it all match, put the engine and drivetrain in, and then adjust the outside. But I need to get an intro for this because we're gonna get this thing running in this video. So let's do it. We're sitting in the S14. Before we get into this build, today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. NordVPN is your all-in-one VPN service. So take advantage of this exclusive deal at the link below in the video description. NordVPN is more than just a VPN service. Their threat protection shields you from malware, trackers, and unwanted ads, while their dark web monitor notifies you if your personal information has been leaked. It is easy to use on any device from your phone, tablet, desktop, Apple, Android, Microsoft. It doesn't matter what you own. Their 24/7 support ensures you will always have help when you need it the most. If you know me, you know I'm always searching for car parts online. And thanks to NordVPN, I'll never have to worry about my personal information or my financial information being leaked on the internet. There is no better time than now to take advantage of this great deal, especially with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit the link right here or in the description box to let NordVPN protect what matters most to you. Now let's get back to building this Sylvia. All right, and now that this is all stripped, the first step of the process, degreasing, cleaning, and making it fresh for Peter to start sanding. There's some grime all up in here, some PB blaster in here when we took the wiper thing off. But the only thing we need to fix on this car is this big hole Jimmy put in, and I have a brand new factory battery tray that I'll be putting back in that location. So it's kind of cool. I feel like a Formula One fucking race team. Yeah. Have you ever seen them clean shit? No. They have like dishwashers and shit, like machines. So I got a beautiful piece here. Jimmy took the battery tray out of the car. It's kind of a common thing. They do rust, I mean, pretty often, every time. You're able to get them. I think this one's from a 15, but they're exactly the same. So we're welding a factory fresh OEM battery tray back in the car. We're actually going to butt weld it. That's what that's called.
Plug welded.
Plug weld it. We'll be drilling holes and then welding there. They normally have spot welds, but this will be fun.
Same idea.
Same idea. So this is cool. I was so stoked when I found this. But this is one piece, one detail that's really important to me, I'd say. That's the best way to describe it. I need a battery in the front. Relocated batteries are aids. So weld that in and then you can fucking paint the bay. Fucking hurry up.
Yeah. For your rapper liner.
All right, we're back here with the Sylvia we got from Jimmy that was in that slight little fender bender. The bay has been painted. It looks phenomenal, but there's a secret.
Dude.
Jack doesn't know it.
No, forget the secret. First of all, I want to say something. This is so freaking clean.
How much you love the...
It's insane. This is insane.
It's so good.
You can't see this on camera.
No, but
You
what they
can't
can see is the secret.
I can see my reflection in the white.
That's rare.
It's crazy.
So you'll notice this color is a little yellower. I don't know if I said this in the video because we filmed 14 videos at the same time, but this is called QM1, or no, I'm sorry, QA1?
Kind of a pearly.
It's a pearl white. QX1. This is called QX1. This is called QM1, cloud white. This is R33 white. I don't like pearls. So we painted the bay refrigerator white, 33 white. Actually, you can get 14s in this color.
The pearls were like kind of popular though in the 90s. You know, that was a real popular, especially the Mazda.
You know what else was popular in the 90s? AIDS. So what I'm saying is we're going to paint the outside QM1. Was AIDS popular in the 90s?
In the 80s.
No, it's the 90s.
I think it got most of its popularity in the 80s though, right? I don't know.
Ebola.
You know what?
Some shit was whatever.
In the past.
Fuck Pearl is what I'm trying to say. So I love this. I love how good this looks.
It looks good.
And now I'll show you the donor. What's going in? This. So we have the full S15 spec R swap. This will get the diff, the tranny, the drive shaft. It'll be a S14 spec fucking P, you know?
P?
For powerful.
Oh, I was thinking something else.
Yeah. Penis is probably what you would think.
That's not what I was thinking. That's not
You
what
can't
I was
win.
thinking.
So anyway, battery tray looks fire. How many battery trays have you reinstalled?
I think that's the first
It's gonna be the last probably too. No one puts these back in except for your boy. Don't fucking drill a hole there and I won't have to put the battery tray back in. So I'm stoked. This will be reassembled with the whole drivetrain and just chill, be able to run and drive until, once again, I said it in the R33 video, but I don't know where this is in that. What we do is in between the customer stuff and painting stuff, because Peter's here seldomly, we try to pack his whole time with a bunch of work, like similar to like slave labor or, you know.
Say that.
Why? Like cobalt mining, you know.
It's like mine country here.
This is cobalt mining.
Paint tokens.
Yeah, and then like he has to use the tokens from me. So anyway, this is sick. I am so stoked on this. I can't wait to see the engine in.
I love this this liner.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. You know that's just not gonna give up.
So the reason we do this, if anyone didn't know, is it's slightly undercoated from the factory, but it's kind of junk. This stuff, you can throw rocks at it all day. It'll be fine.
This is technology, I mean,
Yeah.
technically speaking, because this stuff really wasn't
Actually, yeah,
I
that
know
stuff.
GM used to use something kind of similar, but it's like
It's always
sticky.
soft.
Yeah, sticky.
So that's
Rock guard.
that undercoating. That's like the bottom of the Miatas.
Yeah.
This is similar to the chip guard on the bottom of the
I have a
Miatas.
69 Camaro. It's my dad's.
Has it?
And it has that. It's like that kind of soft touch.
Oh, it's soft.
Yeah.
The bottom of the Miatas isn't soft though.
Oh, you're talking about along the...
Yep.
Yeah.
This is like that, and then they paint
That's
over
the
it.
texture, right.
We can technically put pigment in this,
Okay.
but you know, you put white in this and it gets dirty.
What does it look like without... I mean, like, what does it look like without the pigment or without black? It's not black naturally, is it?
No, I don't know. It looks. I don't know. I've never seen
It's
it.
just like something that goes...
You add paint to
Got it.
the clear.
It's like a modifier.
It's like a clear textured. Yeah, it's a modifier.
Cool, I like it.
Yeah.
It's good for the...
It's nice and crisp, you know.
Yeah, sand won't affect this.
Right.
It's obviously it's a corrosion barrier.
Yeah, it like seals it all
Yeah,
in.
so the salt-
If you get fluids on it, like you spill brake fluid on that, it's not gonna affect it. Oh, I just touched the lines. Anyway, so this is cool. We'll keep going with this. We're gonna take that off the lift and put this on the lift. Okay, so the homies at Wiring Specialties just did a hella solid. Went over there and told them what I needed. And they had it on the shelf, which I guess it makes sense, but it's pretty amazing either way. Every time we go there and just can get something we need same day, it's awesome. So what that is, that's a harness to go 15 spec R into 14. Nothing crazy until you realize the speed pickup on these is in the trans, on the 15 it's in the diff. So they actually gave us an extension to go from where the normal speed sensor is to the rear diff, and it will all work like factory. So this car will have S15 diff, drive shaft, trans, engine, the works, and everything will be perfectly functional. Shout out to Wiring Specialties for making some of the raddest swap, well, and OEM products you can get. We use their harnesses on every single car that leaves here. I mean, there's nothing else to say. We use their harness on every single car that leaves this shop. So what we will do is we will take this harness off and swap that other harness in, leave it like this, like just throw it on top of the engine, put the engine in, feed it through, plug it all in, and we'll be good to go. This is my favorite part of the build, is the simplicity. I like when things are simple and OEM-esque. So that's the move. We're not gonna do it just yet, but we did just pick that up. So get excited. This thing is gonna be sick. It looks close on the passenger, so JD passenger side.
Try to zip that out the way. Wait, I'm in on this side.
This side was a little off. So we had a crazy thing go down with the S14. Unbeknownst to me, it has an R180 diff in it. So when we tried to put the engine in, which now is in, and it's not its final iteration, but it's in, we couldn't get the drive shaft to line up. Thought we just had to swap the diff. We ended up having to swap the whole S15 rear subframe because these are so close together. This diff is tiny. I think the axles are the same, and I think they like offset it with, no, maybe it's not. We're gonna have to look into that. But either way, this is a whole S15 rear subframe now. S15 brakes, drive shaft, 6-speed, diff, it's all in. So now this car is basically an S15 and S14 clothing, which is cool. As far as this is concerned, it's not clean enough for me. It's starting to look pretty good, but we just need it to be a placeholder for all the parts for now until I decide to get into this. The idea was just get stuff out of cars, off the floor, into the car so that it's all just in one place. So when we decide to build it or go to the next step, it's easy. So here it is, S15. All the timing stuff was done before we put it in the S15, water pump, all that fun shit. So all that's going there now is like radiator, side mount intercooler, things like that, and it can just be parked for a little while. Okay, so this car, this Sylvia, I was a little bit absent and we kind of changed up what we were gonna do. So we painted the bay because there was no engine in it for so long. And then I was like, no, I want to do more. So what we did was we put 90% of the stuff in the spots it's supposed to be as like placeholder. And the car doesn't run. The harness is in, I mean, it could run, but that wasn't the goal. So you'll notice the engine's in. The bay is a totally different color. Like I told you, we're going to be changing the exterior color to get rid of the pearl because I'm not into it. But I wanted to have all the parts accounted for and where they're supposed to be. The stuff that's on the firewall, we have in a bin in the trunk. Everything's good. So now the goal, the reason that I did that was so I can go through my stuff and sell any S14 or SR related stuff because I don't need it. It's all here. It's all accounted for. So here's the car, complete, and it looks shitty because we put all the old grimy stuff into a nice pretty white bay. I mean, it looks better than most cars from 1994, but it still isn't FES spec yet. Like I said, just a placeholder, just placed it. The engine can come out in about 40 minutes, you know, removing all the accessories, intercooler piping, radiator, fan, air box, all that stuff, but I just wanted to be able to put it in one place. So here it is. The bumper looks so much better than the other one. We need to mount the skirts. Everything's gonna go down when we paint the car. But with that being said, I'm gonna end this video and we're gonna push this, put the hood on, push this outside until a rainy day when I decide I wanna get back into it and do it the complete and correct way. Thanks for watching. And if you have any for your chance to win the GTST, it ends, I think, tonight at midnight if I upload this on Sunday. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.